Downtown parking is once again a hot-button issue for City Hall. It has been identified as a problem in the core review process. Now the Downtown Business Improvement Association is wading into the debate.
The city has already resolved to return to pay parking in the city's downtown core.
Currently, downtown business owners do contribute to an off-street parking fund, so that allows us to provide off-street parking. That's the different parking towers and the parking lots that we see throughout the city. So those are available because of that fund. So that's a different piece than the on-street parking piece. The city enforces both of those, and there's some efficiencies by us doing both work.
But the Downtown Business Improvement Association has thrown a new element into the mix. The DBIA and the Chamber surveyed downtown merchants who are overwhelmingly opposed to reinstating meters. Instead, the DBIA believes it can solve the problem but needs to take over enforcement and collections.
We have a number of people in this area here that'll be parking all day. And they'll come out and they'll move their car 3 spaces. And that's been a problem for years in downtown. We did a survey 2006, and that was the biggest problem we had then. It's still a problem. So it's a matter of moving those people off the street into long-term parking.
Rod Holmes says meters will not resolve the issue of people parking downtown all day, but there's new technology that would.
Some of the technology that we're talking about involves being able to tell if people are parking in excessive time downtown or if they're just moving stall to stall. And you can actually track that. It's been tested in the courts, and it's proven successful that, in fact, you're just playing a little game. We want those guys off the street.
Downtown parking and enforcement were also identified in the core review process. But if the city resolves to go to a third party, it won't be as simple as turning the matter over to the DBIA.
So I think the first thing we need to do as a council is decide which direction we're going. Are we going to be going for a contracted out position with this, or are we going to keep it in-house? And that's the first discussion. If council does choose to go to a contracted out position, then the next step would be then to put that out for a tender process where we're asking for expressions of interest.
The issue will be discussed at the November 14th Committee of the Whole meeting. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.